Well, without the elephant, I don't know how much mid can be held up, but Storm Tiger's gonna try. And he just made the infantry section disappear. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and today I am bringing you a Company of Heroes 2 replay. This is a 4v4 on Hill 400, a little different than your bog standard, you know, white ball expresses. So, who do we got here today? Well, someone here, including Dieter, Drake, Ias Silva, Cybernetics, Max, Manta, Taz, and Y, you know, submit this replay. We have 2 Brits, 2 Soviets, 2 Austere, and 2 OKW. Also, we also may have 2 people who know each other on the enemy team. So, when is Ace going to take over the stream again? I'm not sure. We are planning on that sometime soon. Oh god, I don't like the let's meme aspect. I don't. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Meanwhile, it looks like we do have a small engagement with OKW and British forces on the southern position. They're trying to push for the fuel because, again, it's very, very important that the Axis get this resource because they connect the territory in order to easily get it, where the enemy has to keep decapping this in order for the fuel not to come in, right? Looks like Soviet forces are heading more south. I don't know why if they're trying to flank from 2 different angles. That is a good idea. Again, you have forces here that can essentially hit from one solid angle, right? And then you have other forces here, and they can kind of hopefully keep them apart and push them back from afar. Anyway, more Volk squads coming on in. Looks like Dieter is going to have a rough time as Soviet forces have only lost like 1 unit. Molotov cocktail would be good, but I don't know if he's getting it or not. Nope, more conscripts. Meanwhile, in the other position, we do have a point decapped, but the Axis are in a bit of disadvantage because this territory is meant to be on the Allied side. We can see here that the territory is easily being, you know, connected, and also resources are going in. So allies are getting fuel, Axis are not, which is good right now. Again, if you want to try to rush to that early armor. Conscript and penal forces, that's interesting. Being expressed by an MG42 by Cybernetics. So Manta is currently, and Max are currently the 2 contending with this Axis player. So Hawaii's on the other front. So even though it would be awesome that those 2 fight each other, we're not seeing it. Looks like Allied forces have prevailed and have easily taken over the northern front, which is good. Conscript's trying to overwhelm this MG squad, making a run for it. They're going to shoot at that MG, or maybe attempt to. I don't know what the MG's doing. He's just like bobbing and weaving back and forth, but bobbing and weaving seems to work out decently well. Molotov cocktails start out the Grenadier. We also have a universal carrier to hold back the infantry. But overall, it looks like Soviet and British forces in the northern front are holding pretty firmly, where in the southern front, they're still holding, actually, with Hawaii Man losing men, but holding the front and holding the star, stopping any fuel from going to Axis hands. Solid maneuver. Meanwhile, British forces are also getting universal carrier. We also have the OKW, looks like reinforcing, coming in with a decent force and possibly putting either medical or mechanized. I can see mechanized just because, I don't know. Medical is good in that area. Oh, thank you, Taz, by the way. But with the constant pressure, it'd be very worrying. Nice grenade by Taz. Infantry section manages to push back the MG, though Sturms might cause some havoc. Again, Sturm's very good at mobile close range, so could easily dominate that infantry section, but MG comes on in to save the day and force that unit back. Meanwhile, Doctrine-wise, Dieter has gone Elite Armored, so Storm Tiger, everyone's favorite Doctrine in the 3v3 and 4v4 meta. And Drake is going Luftwaffe, also very popular right now. We have Cybernetics going Fortified Armor. Really, really popular because of the amount of damage the enemy has to do to your armor to kill it. Again, if the enemy cannot throw enough firepower your way, you're fine. Molotov gets thrown, pushes back to Volk. And once again, Soviet forces continue to hold the star. Now, again, the fuel is under Axis hands, but it doesn't matter as double VP allows the Allies to be ahead in that capacity. But there is one key area the Allies are losing in. While they may have a good hold on the fuel, they do not have a good hold on munitions. That's actually winning in terms of the Axis total. As you see here, they have 48. Also, Fallschirmjägers are deploying somewhere on the map. Faust hits Universal Carrier. Forces are battling it out, trying to win the day, but alas, having a real rough time. Looks like the Axis repositioning to mid and trying to hold the key munitions has been solid. They have done a good job at holding this position, keeping the Allies off the hill. And again, that's a lot of resources that are going to the Axis right now. The Allies, of course, have fuel, which is hugely important, but, you know, upgrading resources like grenades or anything else takes munitions. Now, 5-man squads, that's manpower. Luckily, looks like Manta is up to his men, so he has 5-man squads to deal with the Germans. The German player has yet to do much. He has a ton of manpower, so I'm not sure what Cybernex might be in a bit of a waiting, unable to pick what he wants to do next. He only has, I mean, more infantry was is a solid choice, because again, only one Grenadier squad. Come on, you can do better than that. You can do a lot better than that. Universal Carrier coming on in. Sniper on the field by Silva. Silva has to worry because, again, enemy sniper is on the field. I wonder if it's a counter sniper as it has not fired a single shot yet. So, could be, but Universal Carrier is moving on in. Bunker is trying to hit that position. Sniper has been revealed, removing the ability for the, you know, quick snipe. Oh, you didn't see this coming sort of maneuver. Nope, they know about it now. Sniper moving on in, not sure why, with the MG. Very lucky he didn't die from that mortar. Meanwhile, it looks like Axis forces have, with the 2-2-1, pushed south. They have some mines down. Infantry section are trying to counterattack. They do have some grenades as well. Behind heavy cover with conscripts, they might be able to retake this position. 2-2-2-1 is trying to help, but has yet to get a kill. Although it has been upgraded, you know, so it can, you know, lock itself down and increase its health. So solid work there. British forces, though, are continuing to hold the best they can. Allied side, we have mechanized support, so IS-2-152, very good on this map. I don't even have to explain why, but it does also good long-range infantry. But the Allies in general have not picked a lot of doctrine. Assault officer throws a light gammon bomb, but alas, did not work, and the unit dodged. Meanwhile, they're healing the 2-2-1, I'm assuming the medical. Okay, yeah, he pulled it back a little bit, just to be on the safe side. It is still closer than his base, and that time could save him like a good 10 seconds, or however long it takes him to move. So again, coming up to the front quicker, works out. Volk squad buying... Oh, shoot. What was lost? The MG? I'm not sure what was lost, but I do know that right now Dieter does not have much of an army, let alone Soviet forces have also not much of an army. 2 conscripts and a guard troops. I feel like some manpower was put somewhere else. Light gammon bomb, unfortunately, doesn't do as much as I would expect, although the unit is very low. 2-2-1 is trying to go for the kill. And it looks like the assault officer will live. Barely, I might add. But he will absolutely live. Meanwhile, we have actually a ton of armor over here. The double scout car is actually tearing apart, although you don't want to run with that Grenadier squad. Tearing apart Allied lines. Universal Carrier pulling on back. Luckily, the sniper did manage to get out of there. Also, nice little demo right there. Oh my god, Universal Carrier blows up in a... Oh my god, but he drives right through it like a champ. He's going to go next to the demo. That could be very concerning. Almost kills the 2-2-2. So close. Oh, but the machine gun gets it. And he gets the other one. Oh my god. Holy mackerel. What a play. What a fantastic play by both the British using, again, those who don't know, the British MG has a small native armor piercing bonus against armor and a demo. Oh, that was perfect. Anyway, unfortunately, German forces continue to hold the hill. A half-track jumps backwards to MG. Love it. I mean, to be fair, pathfinding was a bit of an issue through this tight corridor that was there. Anyway, it looks like Allied forces are managing to hold off the VP and Star. So the VP, Star, and the fuel. So that way, again, they can keep getting those resources. Wolf squads under suppression by this amazing Universal Carrier ability to suppress. Does cost a little more after the patch, but still, I think it's worth it to hold back infantry and keep them away. Big battle going on, but it looks like Taz will lose this fight. Again, we have over here, Dieter and Trick are doing a not fantastic because they don't have the point, but a good job at consistently holding this point once the medical facility and everything else became live. They're really trying to hold. Support gun and more infantry is well being brought up, so he's trying to reinforce his lines. We do have a Fallschmager, by the way. A couple kills. Meanwhile, double AT. I wonder why. Oh my god, bodies flying throughout the air, but our Kenwiffer's just kicking them everywhere. Does not care. But anyway, MG opening fire. Again, holding the line. AT grenade hits the 221. Guard troops with DPs opening fire. Can we bring down the might? Why is he hauling down? Oh, there's dropped smoke? Oh, okay. Is he doing direct fire? Was he? Mine goes up. Move, buddy. Yeah, I guess you need to hold down and activate the smoke. Huh, not a bad idea. I just don't think it panned out for you. Garen Bomb did pan out, though. Fallschmagers, though, might, you know, flatten him, though. No, he lives. Oh, he just got the upgrade. I wonder if he would have killed him with the... Probably could have killed him with the upgrade. MG under intense fire from the Fallschmagers. He's going to need to do something. But again, allies just being a thorn in the Axis side. MG, I have no idea what... Oh! What a cheeky maneuver. Taz essentially using the Russian carrier to stop the Fallschmagers and push them back. Again, Vet 2. So it's even more powerful. Fallschmagers, again, still base infantry. Gonna have a real rough time here. Gonna have a real rough time. Now, we're still opening fire. We do have a small allied counterattack with shock troops in mid. Max going with himself Soviet shock army. We also have caches going down. So again, good job trying to get some additional resources. Though, again, Axis have 1, 2, 3 caches on the field. Angry Dutchman, very kind of you, good sir. And the Halo music, it stings after the recent news, but thank you so much. The Halo, god damn it. Guys, we're gonna release a Halo game with no co-op. But here, you can check out this great game that's currently going on. With a unit dying? Yes, we're engineers do perish. And again, come on, we're engineer. You can do better. Angry Dutchman just raided. You can do better. Come on, try to impress. Volk Squad running through fire that he created. Okay. Good maneuver there. MG, they're trying to pick it off. Can they actually? It's gonna be close, but it looks like Volk Squad will live. Anyway, up north, not much activity has happened after Cybernex kind of failed to push and take this sector. They've been kind of quiet, focusing more in mid. Right now, just fortifying their line. Looks like the artillery managed to destroy the bunker and everything else here, which was solid. And now, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game to see what happens next. But there are... Okay, why do you have a Piat? Just please, why do you have a Piat? Beyond that... you have 2 British forces. Wait, they both have Oh, we gave them 1 each. Okay. Sure. I personally go for specialization over generalization. Rather have something that's really good against something than a jack of all trades. Sniper. Wait, is that no kills? Oh, 6 kills. Okay. Oh, he's walking. Okay, almost walked into it. Damn, Piat's almost hit him directly too. MG being lit upon by the Brits, and luckily it's enough firepower for that MG to absolutely get annihilated. We have penal troops moving on in from Max as well with a Katusha on the field. Has anyone gotten armor at all? Has anyone gotten armor? Oh, we do. Okay, so we do. Hawaii has gotten himself a T-34. Again, allies have had control of the field for a longer period of time than the Axis, even though the Axis right now have taken control of the point, even though that's highly temporary. My god. Taz immediately going to town like, alright, time to get everything going. It was a misclick, did it? I see. Some people do that. I always curious, but okay, misclick, that makes sense. And beyond the T-34, we have ourselves a mighty Cromwell on the field. Germans have yet to... My big factor right now is the Germans have yet to get any armor whatsoever, right? The good news is, like, for example, the good thing about the yellow, right, is he currently has double Kenwifers. So if that Cromwell comes in, he can fire enough that he can quickly kill it, especially with all the mines he's placed. And then his ally also has a Kenwifer. So even though they have medium armor, they still have to be very careful. It's not until you get to, like, a comet or something. Oh my god, are you literally... I didn't mean for you to come right here. Okay, well, double volt. Oh, this Cromwell's so screwed. We ran over 2 men, but, like, right into it. God. That's like the guy who's like, yeah, I'm gonna start speeding right now, and like goes on the highway, and immediately he just starts speeding, and there's a cop right next to him, and he just starts speeding, and the cop goes behind him, and he starts to pull him over. It's like, well, not, you know, nice attempt, but, you know, just epically failed right in front of you. Meanwhile, British forces, we got some new ones that are trying to help, but Panzer Grenadiers coming on in with Grenadiers have been upped with MG42. Again, Vickers is, I'm sorry, MG42 is still there they can grab. Panzerwerfer being developed by Germans. Anything else? No Panzer IVs? I mean, at this point, I get trying to rush up to a Panther or something like that. Alright, meanwhile, we got Hawaii trying to stop the Panzer Grenadier from moving around. Let's see. Doesn't look like conscripts are already on the retreat. He's kind of stuck there, so he's done. We do have some forces on the right grabbing territory, I'll say that. Grenadiers taking the VP. So, okay. They're trying to maneuver, trying to go where they can, while again, the Allies are busy in mid. They focus elsewhere. Again, if the enemy is tied, if you see an enemy army tied up somewhere, don't be afraid to push elsewhere to try to grab a very crucial territory. That being said, you anger the Hornets' nest, and the Allies are coming in full force, with a lot of infantry coming in to deal with that one poor Grenadier squad. And also, you got all the Brits now moving into mid, right? The problem I see right now is the Allied attempts on the left. While initially, they were having such great luck and just thrashing the Axis. I'm sorry, Trank and Dieter has locked their area down. They have Fallschirmjägers with a lot of kills, upgrades, veterancy, double AT, Stern Pioneers, MGs, you know, everything you need to hold crucial territory. And while I love the enthusiasm of a good old Allied charge, I think they're absolutely going to be destroyed if they try to keep fighting. Grenade does hurt the Fallschirmjägers, but Bundle Grenade absolutely annihilates the infantry section and a lot of other men. Yeah. So again, it's just... Oh boy. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. So the Axis, in my opinion, oh, and a Sturm. Guys, let's throw in the Sturm Tiger. The most underpowered unit in COH2 right now. Underpowered. That's the key word, right? Definitely needs some buffs. Anyway. No, Assault Officer trying to do what it can. There's no way it's going to make head. There's almost a dot in heavy cover with an LMG. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. But anyway, it looks like they are repositioning, and I would too. With, again, we have here Hawaii repositioning to mid. Again, it'll be more of a middle VP battle. I'm not saying you should give up on territory, but this position down here is so good on defense, it's very tough to attack Axis key positions. So again, just attack where you most likely won't take as many losses and you can make the most gains, right? Okay. So if you take here, then your allies can focus more on defending their sides. They don't have a random unit coming on in, possibly, and decapping the territory. Stuff like that. So, anyway. Do the allies... Oh, the allies actually looks like they managed to do some damage. Missed that. Pack gun is decrewed, and T-34 trying to kill it. Panther, though, about to come on out. That's... Oh, a Silva lost a lot. Oh, my God. Although, it looks like Silva's like... I may have lost a lot, but you know what I can do? Panzerwerfer spam. That's what I can do. Anyway, looks like Fallschirmjägers and all sorts of stuff have moved on in. T-34 trying to run him over. Gets Fausted, though, while Panther opening fire. Looks like the Faust has become, yeah, the deathbed of the armor for the Allies today. Just, unfortunately, they keep forgetting about the Faust. Unfortunately, the Soviet airstrike doesn't really do all that much. Again, it's a strafing run. It's fine, but not against armor. Not against armor, but armor is marked. So again, while it being marked, you do not want to have this thing engage a lot of AT or S-285s or, you know, Fireflies, anything like that, because of the damage it can do. So Panther just going to pull back. While a new Panther comes on in, that isn't marked. Meanwhile, that Panther is going in most likely for this T-34, but this T-34 is different. This T-34 is an 85 variant, which means it can go toe-to-toe with any sort of, well, German armor that you can throw at it. It has a main gun and additional armor to boot. Now, to be fair, can the Panther beat the 85? Yes. I would say it's more consistent that 85 loses to a Panther, but it can still go a few rounds, right? It's like Raccoon and Vegeta. Raccoon can defeat Vegeta on Namek, but, right, Vegeta can definitely thrash Raccoon for a good few rounds. Just can't go in long term. There's your anime reference for the day. There you go. We do have some additional caches placed down by the allies, but again, this key position, not great when the enemy is so close to your lines, but hey, if they decide to camp, which, by God, a lot of Germans decide, you know what, I'm just going to camp and relax on my sector, yeah, then you're just going to see them just stick around, do nothing. Hopefully, the Germans are smart enough to push up, and Dieter and Treyarch, even though having a rough time, seem to be more capable of, you know, not letting the enemy sit on their laurels, but we'll see. Fallschmager's moving into mid with Stern Pioneers, grabbing the territory. Panther is backed up and running. Katusha firing point blank. Fallschmager do manage to dodge the incoming rockets with guard troops coming in now to intercept, but the Panther might see a juicy target. Going in, trying to go for that Katusha. He is going across the battlefield. Luckily hit by a Zisgun and a Firefly, which I mentioned earlier, and now being marked, the Panther's the one diving, and unfortunately may not survive. 6-pounder does bounce, however. Firefly trying to back on up so he can keep firing. Main gun has been disabled. The Panther spots Katusha. Man, wouldn't a main gun be good for that? Unfortunately, does get neutralized, and the Firefly does manage to survive. Very close engagement, but another dive goes down. 85 might actually finish. Oh, no, it just got a kill, probably the AT gun. Still, mortar is a lot. Oh, it's a heavy mortar. Okay, heavy mortars, if they're down to one man, they're okay. Unless that one man is hit with a rocket to the face, then it's a little less touch, you know, guaranteed a little more touch and go. But ladies and gentlemen, I also want to show 1, 2, 3 Panzerwerfers, because we don't need more BS strats in this game. We already have a Sturm Tiger, right? Do we really need Panzerwerfers in mass? Okay, now we're getting Katyushas in mass. Oh god. This is what happens when you the Sturm Tiger's on the field. It just rocket artillery galore. That's what happens. Anyway, it looks like a unit got annihilated by a grenade or something over here, maybe a mortar. Point is that I'm assuming it was a Pioneer unit, just got absolutely wrecked. Unfortunately, Silva doesn't have much of a frontline force, really focusing on artillery, really doing so. Luckily, Cybernetics does have a solid infantry force and was trying to push on in, but ran into some MGs and mines and maybe an angry assault officer with some grenades. Point is, they're pulling back, and right now it looks like Manta will take back his side. Have we gone over all the doctrines? Taz is gone with the Rail Engineer Regiment, so we have an Aphyria on the field, which looks like it managed to hit target, killing some infantry. The Kenworth for those opening fire. It was Fausted, and right now we have ourselves a T-34 that's also backing on up. AT is repositioning itself down south to try to assist, and again, I'll give credit to credit's due. Act is a lot of good cover positions. Again, you can see here the barbed wire in front, so the enemy can't use it for themselves, but they can use it. We have British artillery coming down to cover the retreat, and like I said, I just don't think the Brits are going to be chased any further. Well, even though the Churchill is very low on overall health, and was it Dieter? I mean, he's going to have a Panther, but does have a Sturm Tiger who can redeploy to that sector. Up north, Panthers fortified in enemy territory. Okay, let's see how this shit goes. 6-pounder is opening fire. Katusha moving on in. Actually not great, because I'm actually worried about that Panther's range. Smoke being deployed, and again, looks like a strike was called down, being the 152. The 85 is still managing to push him back, getting very close to all the Panzerwerfers. They're just chilling behind the trees. Artillery again is coming down from that strike, but Panther, as Pioneers, to quickly get himself back up. Fortifying himself again, I think. Is he fortifying? Yeah, he's fortifying. Mass Panzerwerfer coming down, almost kills the conscript. They're trying to murder it and unfortunately running into fire. Not good for a conscript's health, so he does perish. Someone asked why the heavy mortar survives. It's because typically Soviet infantry is 6 men and they have 5, so you're still fine. It's a weird variation in support equipment, but I'm assuming it has something to do with that, where usually 5 bombers from Soviets survive. So they're like, yeah, we'll just keep it for the heavier 120 because it's more expensive. Anyway, again, what is with these Panther charges? This guy's like, I'm gonna kill your artillery, and the Katyusha is in range. Rockets hit your own base. Okay, hold on. Katyusha might be in harm's way. Backing on up. Panthers going in. His main gun. Oh, he got it on the last shot, and the Katyusha goes down. Not worth the trade, mind you. Not worth the trade. But Cybernetics, I mean, I don't think he cares. He's about to get something very, very big, I assume. Yep, there's the elephant. So, you know, he has his tank destroyer now, but he can't dive anymore, right? He can't dive. Infantry are currently taking mid, MG opening fire on them. Again, even under fire from an MG, the British will prevail. And then by prevail, I mean just throw down smoke to cap the point. I'm tired. Manta is signaling his own faults, even though he has a very star-studded force. Although, to be fair, that force is currently being pulverized by artillery, and some of it died, but, you know, minor negatives. Aviary advancing forward again with lots of British forces. Unfortunately, though, again, with the Sturmtiger's commander, the Panther gets heat rounds, right? Okay, so with heat rounds, this thing can pen the Aviary a lot easier. Luckily, double AT grenade is fired, but alas, the Panther can just brush it off because, you know, it has good armor. Oh my god! Well, Sturmtiger just utterly annihilated those men. And, yeah, there goes half of Taz's army in a single blow. Not good. Artillery is coming down this sector, but overall, that's absolutely a win for Dieter, with Taz definitely on the back foot. Meanwhile, in mid, we got ourselves a Churchill moving on against a Panzergrenadier squad with a Shrek. Unfortunately, with the amount of armor that the Churchill has, along with the ability for it to take a number of shots, he typically would be fine. Typical, because there's an elephant coming. What the frick is going on with these Katyushas? Where are you? Oh, he's taking the base. Buddy, did you think this was a good idea? The elephant's like, God damn it, I can't kill these Katyushas. Katyushas go directly in front of the elephant. Okay. Looks like more, oh my god, more Soviet men died. Sturmtiger just chilling out, headed back with 26 kills. Greedy Katyusha. Yeah, I'll say that's greedy. I'll 100% say that's greedy. How many did I kill? That's a good question. Did he kill any men? Not once. Yeah, they all lived. I mean, they got a few models dead. Just 2 soldiers. Oh, the Werfers. Oh, now that killed 2 squads. That's at Cybernex says it's broken. No, actually, okay, fun fact. If you really want to kill a unit in your, and I'm pointing this to everyone, see this ability on the Katyusha? It's called Creeping Barrage. Use it here on the base, and it will do a perfect, like, barrage that will hit anything in the area, right? So if you want to hit that, use a Creeping Barrage rather than just a, like, overall barrage, because the rockets will just hit everywhere, and it won't be consistent enough. Use a Creeping Barrage. That way you can kill the units in the enemy base. And I hope that many of you in the future kill plenty of units in the enemy's base with that little tip. Anyway, we have a unit flying on in, providing recon. Flyerton, thank you. We have Panzergrenadiers as well, moving on to the side. We have the assault officer under fire, again moving to cover. Sturmtiger moving down south. Oh. Well, another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. And another one goes, and another one goes, and another one literally turns into dust by the Sturm Tigers. Amazing shots. And again, also good job. He's getting a half track to extend his range. The Sturm Tiger can see even further. Can't wait for the Sturm nerf. Yeah, that's only going to minus range by 5, so it's not going to be that big. But, you know, it's still will probably help a bit. Churchill having a bit of a rough time. Now, the most recent patch will also make the turning radius like 0.25 seconds faster. So again, artillery coming. Oh my god. Man, it doesn't rain in COH2. It pours when it rains, when it comes down with rockets. Also, now we have a Stuka, because why the frick not? Anyway, Axis have managed to turn the tide, whether you agree with their tactics or not. The rocket spam, the solid the heavy infantry, and the assault artillery have managed to absolutely pulverize the Allied positions. Allies right now in the probably best case scenario upper 60s. Axis right now are easily probably upper 70s, maybe low 80s, right? The Allies have just been losing so very many men. Are we about to see a dead conscript here? I'm sorry I've been focusing down. Oh, thank God, he's not paying attention. That or he's just focusing elsewhere with his Panther. T-30-45 trying to move on in against the Stukas. But alas, you know, Panzer Grenadiers are stopping him. Luckily, Churchill's here to burn them. Because they're still infantry. They might be a counter to armor, but they're still infantry and they burn to death. Ah, very nice. But yeah, we have double Stukas in case anyone's wondering. We're going to have triple Stukas. They're getting 3. You're getting 3. 3 Stukas. Treyek. This other guy is, oh my god. And an LEFH. We have 3 Werfers and an LEFH. God, I can't. I hope the Allies kick their ass and kill all of them. I want a good dive. That's what I want. Anyway, Axis still hold mid, and again, anytime they move up, it's just bomb, baby, bomb with all their stuff. So, yeah, Flyerton, I 100% agree with your assessment. Even the Aphyria is having a rough time because of the elephant. Now, the other guy said he had a Pack 43 somewhere. Where is that? Right? There was a Pack 43 set. Oh, there it is. There it was. I should say that with context. There it was. Oh, Sturm Tiger, like, I know my target. This is where, again, if I'm trying to be, like, what could the Allies do? A good recon flight, which, again, the British have. Let's see. Yep, both, actually, the British have. So, what I would recommend is using a plane. Try to identify where the Werfers and Stukas are. So, in this case, they're in the back lines, right? And then come through this way, right? Come through this back area where they can't see you and neutralize a lot of their armor from behind. Because you know where they are, and attacking through the middle, like through here, not working because of the amount of AT they have in infantry. But if you come around, then it might be better. Now it looks like all the infantry got pushed back, so the 85 is now charging on in. It looks like, oh, Katusha hitting them on retreat. Now again, they are seeing this ahead of time. Elephant does hit the ground, so it does miss. Shrek team now opening fire. 85 might not make it, honestly. It's gonna be close. Oh my god, with the sliver of health and literally the Soviet Union on his back, he pulls back to fight another day. Unfortunately, the 6-pounder doesn't live to fight another day. It gets absolutely annihilated by Shrek fire, but still. Oh, I do agree. Silva doesn't have the officer. That would be very good with all this. But Aphyria coming on in. Can the Aphyria get a good shot? Because it is not, right? The Sturm Tiger has just gotten 42 kills. He's killed so many men. Okay, he got 5 kills right there. Good. Anyway, one lone Panzer Grenadier squad will take mid, apparently. Another Katusha. And again, just to clarify on the artillery for the Allies have the Aphyria. They have a Comet. But they have 2 Katyushas. Okay, they have 3 Katyushas. So they have They have about half of the artillery the Axis have right now, right? But big guns don't necessarily win battles. It's how you use them. Now the Allies, have been unfortunately on the receiving end, and the Axis have used them pretty damn well. But we'll see. We have a strike coming on in, which belongs to the Soviets that break up the bunker and also kill the more. Oh, is this for Ken? We're gonna walk into the. Well, this is gonna be fun. How did he not get hit? Okay, there we go. Oh, Aphyria almost killed. So close. Elephant shell shock, though. They could focus on it. But again, he is being protected by Trick. So needs to watch out for that. Oh god, the Sturm Tiger. It's like, where are the infantry gone? I guess they're in mid. Here, I'll reposition. Oh, Suka coming in right on his retreat. Oh my god, assault officer very low on health. T-34 is pulling back with the fire. The double Firefly now. He has enough damage. He could. Oh, the Axis are pushing. Oh, bad time, buddy. Bad time. Aphyria gets a great shot on the Panther, stunning it. They all bounce though. Are you serious? That's funny. All right, well there it goes. Panther gets absolutely wrecked by the tank destroyers. Meanwhile, down south, we have the Panther as well trying to push, but the Allies are holding pretty strongly. Now we have a artillery barrage comes in by the Panzer Commander ability on that guy. Sturm Tiger about to blast that T-34, not 85. It's 76. He does hit it, stun it, but he can't kill it. Oh! Elephant kills it. Okay. That, I'll give credit where credit's due. That Elephant has been not only proactive, but also very solid in its accuracy. It has been doing some great work. Unfortunately, though, we may have an opening here, and the Brits may use that to push on in. Churchill and Firefly advancing along the right-hand side. Very close to all the Werfers right here. Rocket barrage does hit the Oswin, making it unable to move, and now blind. Can he kill it is the question. He's just pulling back for the time being. No, we're not really seeing... We have a breakthrough possibility here. We're just not seeing much, you know, breaking through. Comet might be the thing. Oh, no, he's just going to chill. Dang it. It's hoping for all the artillery to die already. Oh, it looks like an AT grenade was hit on the Elephant because they advanced too much. Katyusha's smashing into the line, but again, command tank keeping it alive, giving it a nice bonus. Su-85's moving on in, but we have planes as well coming on in, and I'm assuming that is, yep, airborne assault. So that increases the pulse makers, makes them easily able to reinforce in that zone, and also it strikes. Su-85 gets annihilated by the... How does this thing have 43 kills and only bet 2? I'm just pointing it out. Thank God, but still, I find it funny. Anyway, Katyusha's hitting all area. T-30-45 just trying to kill the Elephant. They're diving in, but this thing is smoking the cover. Luckily, great shot by the Su-85 does kill it. But unfortunately, he does die to the Panther. But now, T-30-45s are deep in enemy line. Command tank might be in harm's way, but it looks like it might be able to survive. No, 85's turn. It's like, you're dead now. And remember, Cybernetics has lost quite a bit to all those Katyushas. AT guns firing on the 85s. Panther as well. Vet 2 using heat rounds. Solid effort trying to keep them back. Where's that Pac 43? He's still facing left. Alright. Middle might have been slightly more reasonable, but whatever. Airstrike coming in. Good solid effort. And again, with that single push, Allies managed to... Oh, nice artillery right on the LFH, hopefully neutralizing that. Wait, especially with the airburst shells coming on in, that should keep him down. Well, without the Elephant, I don't know how much mid can be held up, but Sturm Tiger's going to try. And he just made the infantry section disappear. Panzer Grenadier will take mid. Again, right now, Allies are down significantly compared to the Axis. Right now, Axis all have a 2-to-1 edge against them, right? Comet, though, trying to deal with these pesky pioneers. But if the corridor is open, he might be able to rush in and get a death blow to the enemy. Come on. Go, Comet, go! Yes! Oh my god, Manta! Go! Payback! Payback! It is happening! It is happening! 2! We have 2! And it's 1, 2. Come on. 3 strikes are out. At the old Co game. Oh my god. Fantastic push. And literally cuts the main, the main fighting force of the Soviet is down. The main fighting force of Cybernetics is down. Panther is coming in by Dieter from the other side of the map. So 2 Axis players are doing very well. The other 2, not so much. Comet might dire to the Oswin. It does perish. But compare that trade to 1 Katusha. 3 85s are worth 85 fuel, just based on that merit. So we calculate it, and that's 255 on fuel. Comet is worth, was it 185 for the Brits? Right, I want to say 175 and 480. So absolutely worth it. But yeah, no, solid effort. That was a solid push. Dieter is an excuse because he's pop capped. He's absolutely doing very good for himself. But no, I truly am happy with all that. Oh my god. Anyway, Elbow Sadat moving on in against the FG section. What can they? Oh god. Well, oh, a bundle grenade. Elbow Sadat got. Oh, you know what, Aviary? You deserve that. You deserve that. Well, there goes all the Fallschirmjägers. You thought they died on Crete? No, they died the 1 Aviary shot. Battle for mid is continuing on as Allied forces try to ring on out. Sorry, that was an accident. Oh my god, we have airstrikes, we have Stuka shots. Everything's exploding, but looks like, again, the British and Soviet forces on top of the hill will prevail for now. However, I think we have an elephant moving on in. No, we have a panther. Okay. Oh, Gammon Bomb being thrown. Not enough to kill it, though. Command tank keeping it alive. And right now, Allied forces are trying to take mid the best they can. Panther, though, again, pretty solid job, and Sturm Tiger at bet 3, right? He's doing pretty good with it. I've seen a lot of people use Sturm Tiger again and think, oh, it's OP right now. I can just no, you can't instantly win with it. It doesn't work like that. But solid effort by him, and also good. Again, it seems like Aviary is playing a bigger part now, which is good. Now, question: how many Katyushas does Max have? He still has 2 Katyushas. Okay. Meanwhile, the Axis are down to 4 pieces of artillery, so now it's a bit more, or 5. It's closer. Axis still have advantage because of all trade. Oh no, it looks like one of the Stukas did perish. I'm sorry, I missed that. But yeah, so it's 2 Stukas, an LEFH. So it's about even, I would say, with artillery. Kenwerfer's pushed back. Aviary's back up to full health with Firefly support in case the armor. King Tiger's on the field though. Jagdpanzer's on the field. Like, again, they have a solid armor force. But Firefly's doing what they do best and just absolutely pulverizing armor. Aviary doesn't really get a great hit on the target. What the frick? Oh, well, Sturm Tiger fires a long shot. Did not pan out the way he wanted, but... Wait, did he kill his own men? No, okay. I swear, I saw the MG34. I'm like, I think he killed his own men. Let's see. That green guy's just sitting in... well, the green guy, unfortunately, can't really do much, right? Cybernetics, he does have a lot of manpower, I will agree with you, but I think he's trying to save up for armor, but he needs infantry for sure. Also, double Pack 43s to guard the flanks, which is very interesting. It's holding back the... Oh, he missed. That's fun. Anyway, infantry is being pushed back. We have pioneers and stuff trying to hold on out. King Tiger as well, trying to support. With Fallschirmjägers dropping down. Hey, you have 3 penals to deal with. Good luck, buddy. But with the MG, will hold, and the King Tiger can blast them from afar. Meanwhile, in mid, Axis are still holding on out. Aphyria trying to help clear it. Nope, he's going to retreat. Maybe go for that one, or that one. But they're trying to break on through. Panther having a real rough time. Pack 43's been decrewed. Another Panther coming on in, but the Firefly is still just lighting them up. Shrek team now operational. Churchill might be in a bit of a rough spot. Croc can only take so much, and especially if that Pioneer squad gets recapped. It is. Pack 43 will fire, or he's going to reposition and miss the shot. No, he should be able to get one if he gets it. Oh, he missed. You missed with a cannon. Oh, he didn't miss that time. And he's actually very close to killing it. Damn, if they would have had a Panther to back it up, they probably could have killed it. T-34-85's coming on in. King Tiger trying to hold him back. There's still that Pack 43, right? So, yeah, it's going to just easily shoot right into the 85. Might be able to get one more shot in and kill one. Nope, very lucky he didn't fire. Artillery rain down support right there. Luckily, they just pulled back for the time being. Again, VP-wise, it's still pretty close. But the counterpoint, and by pretty close, I mean it's gotten even worse. The Allies are down 3-1 now. The Axis, even though they took heavy losses, they're still holding the beat pretty well, right? Fallschmakers coming back in, have been upped, although Given Bob is trying to ruin their day. Also, Dotton as well, fighting. Storm Tigers with the Vet 4. With a, oh my god. Of course, Cybernex is like, you know, let me go something even cheekier. Let me go Rumbar that's hauled down and also protected. Wait, does he have the command tank? Oh, it's further in the back. I was going to say, also protected by a command tank. To really make sure that it's just perfect. Although Satchels just ring out against the King and absolutely annihilate the Mighty Tiger, bringing it down. So good job with the Penal Force. Avery just lying in wait, but he can't fire for another 5 seconds. Obsadot gonna need a little more than 5 seconds to grab it. Can he fire? Oh, he switched it off. He knew that they were gonna target it with the Avery. Okay, fair. Rumbar gets a decent shot. Avery gets a great shot blowing up those men. Storm Tiger lying in wait. He's going in for the long shot, boys. And because terrain no longer affects the Storm Tiger, he can fire right through the rocks and hit whatever target he wants. So what can he hit? I mean, of course, you have all the infantry that runs on in, but and that thinks, oh, we're safe here. No, you're not. The Storm Tiger hiding in the bush. So it looks like the Axis are getting closer and closer to winning this. Conscripts barely live from that little surprise attack. Right now, it's okay. It's Manta and Max are in the most interesting spot right now because you have all this stuff that's going to hit the Axis lines. Luckily, the Axis have a good, solid AT defense, right? The Pack 43 double Panthers, Panther all down. They have enough to hold. The question, though, is can they hold against infantry, right? Because we know the fact that there's 3 penals. The penals can be very effective here as long as the Osman doesn't come into play. Also, the amount of armor, the Brits, smoke, and artillery. It's like there's lots of stuff here they can use. Rockets hit there. Pack 43 will fire, though, on the Firefly. In mid, we have artillery holding back the Allies with heat rounds. I think it was heat rounds. Hitting that sector. No, it's not heat rounds. I'm sorry. I thought it was... Oh, God! All right, that was the Fallschmager's plane. I guess he won't be calling that one again. Luckily he didn't die. Oh, shoot! You're advancing? You're advancing with 2 all right. Unless the whole point is to, like, lure in the Allies. Like, hey, come follow us. I can see that. But right now, Double Panther? Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. There's too much there. You'll be again, together they're great, right? Panthers strong together, not separate. So they need to stay together in order to survive. Aviary, I think, again, blows up an infantry force coming on in. So Aphyria is up to 44. He's catching up to the Sturm. Sturm, though, is a 21 kill lead, but, you know, Aphyria slowly making do. Katyushas have been also doing a decent amount of work, though not as much as probably the Aphyria combined. There's that. Also, Max and Manta near pop cap, but Drek and Dieter slowly losing that pop cap advantage and now into like the mid-70s, while their allies are in the upper 60s. Aphyria coming on in saying, come here, come here. Oh, he thought he was going to retreat. Okay. I am assuming that's what he did. All right, now we have a battle for mid. Right now, I'm trying to see either side moving on in. Firefly is hitting the Brumbar, which is trying to clear the infantry in mid. We have a fire barrage. Wait, is that fire coming in? Oh, I was going to say, why would it come over there? But no, it's over here. In fact, on the left side, it's, I'm assuming, the Panzer authorization artillery ability, right? Maybe. Oh, no, it's tac support. That's what it is. So essentially, it calls down a bunch of artillery shells that hurt armor and infantry, but it actually delays armor's reload time. Panther easily on dominate this S285. It's not even a competition. Good kill. AT gun, though, will still hold. Panther will pull back, but still great kill on the Axis front. Stuke under, again, the artillery barrage. Anything in this circle that fires kind of like zeroing will be hit with rockets. It's just not as powerful. It's just annoying. And that's the best thing I can say about it. It's very annoying. But where is that British base that he has that ability? Is this it? Okay, so this is the observation post. He's using it. And yeah, he used artillery cover. Oh, big armor push on the right. Pack 43, though, is lined up and waiting, firing at the British forces with the gun that can penetrate all. Again, they're trying to continue to hold with the best thing they can, but the problem is they don't have anti-infantry. They have to work on the Pinto machine guns, which is slowly holding back their shock troops. Oh, never mind. Panther just one-shotted it. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I should leave. Oh my god. What were you doing, Max? Are you just hoping that shock troops die? Were they meant to die? I think that's the penal's job. The armor at a loss. Like, okay, what do we do against that line now? We may have accidentally just got our infantry murdered. Oh, now they have an elephant. Now the Axis have an elephant. Wonderful. Also, Katyusha Barrage gets a great shot on the Pioneers, annihilating a good chunk of them, delaying the healing time of those Panthers by a good margin. Let's see, Aphyria opening fire. Great shot on the Volk squad, gets the kill. COH2 blowing something up. I'm not entirely sure what. Did he get kills? It's at 70, so I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. They serve the motherland well. Again, Vet 5 Sturm, S285 staying back. Meanwhile, the battle for mid continues. Armor trying to push out on the left, hoping the Pack 43 won't see them. Maybe they can kill something very quick. All the armor is now pushing through. Elephant is backing up the best it can. Huge amount of armor still being hit. Werfer is down. Pack 43 repositioning and smoke is dropped. Mark targets activated on the Elephant. Yagdpan's repositioning. The armor is breaking through. Heat rounds are now activated. This could be a lot of armor dead. 85 is down. Going for the Jagdpanzer. Firefly is coming from behind. Kill it. Rena Elephant is still somehow alive. After all that, command tank got to be helping out a little bit. 85 still not done yet. They do decrew the Elephant, not kill. It's been decrewed. 185 is down. Second 85 is down. Elephant is still alive. COH2 fires and stops the Aphyria from retreating as quickly. Katyusha now ringing on out, hoping to kill the mighty Elephant with a good rocket on top. They get inside, and the Elephant is backing on up, slowly but surely, and will somehow live. I want to also note this is not the owner of the Elephant. The owner of the Elephant's like, dude, you stole my elephant. Whatever, I guess everyone gets an elephant now. You get an elephant, and you get an elephant. Unfortunately, he's being rocketed, but he has enough health that he should be fine, unless he gets a very good lucky shot on it. Oh, or he calls in a strike. Hold on. It's artillery! 152! Come on, 152! Oh, Stuka annihilated by a long-range tank shot. All right, 152 needs to get a great shot, not be like that Raken Werfer. hits it, and the elephant goes down. Yeah, Suko's trying to go for a long-range shot. I'm guessing to kill the artillery. Great shot by the Fireflies again. Looks like the middle is slowly breaking apart through the tank destroyers and the infantry support. Well, again, Max did lose a lot of T-30-45. She's quickly getting them back up. So, again, he knew he had the reserves for a good throw. And while Max can easily replenish, Cybernetics is not in the same ballpark. He has a lot of manpower, but he can't bring up an elephant all that quickly. And this infantry, I love this infantry. It's just like, yeah, good luck. I'm Beatles. What are you gonna do? Yes. Let's go with a sniper, chat. I agree. Yeah, let's. I'm sure that's great in a match with consistently rocket artillery. AVRE moving in, 59 kills, fires, kills the Panzer Grenadier squad down to 63. The Sturm Tiger up to 80, keeping that lead, keeping a solid lead. Now, I will say, German infantry is typically smaller than Soviet and British infantry, so the Sturm Tiger is actually easier for it to climb because of the infantry total in the squad. So, little reference there. A lot of armor, though, geared up in mid. Fallschirmjägers looks like it's about to drop, with a lot of planes about to fly overhead. But it looks like the Axis might be in for a rude awakening as Allied forces slowly push in. Pack 43, though, is lying in wait in mid, so if they push up too much, they can hit them. Isn't there one? Oh, the one down south died. Okay. No, sorry. The close air support suppresses the infantry, although it's still under their control. They still have mid. Sniper trying to Sniper diving in to decap the territory. I feel like there's a problem with this. He's gonna lose that unit, isn't he? Not even camouflaged. What to do? What to do?
A capture point is being overrun.
Dang it, AVRE. You had a perfect shot. Well, Sturm Tiger got it at the very least. 83 kills. 83 kills. Oh, Comet absolutely annihilated by the Pack 43. He's like, I'll just move up. Hits a mine, blows up. Ooh. Battle for mid continues with fire coming down on the Axis lines. Again, Allies desperately trying to keep themselves in the game. Katusha now raining down. Command tank charging forward. That's a bit of a ballsy move. Am I wrong? Problem is, these Pioneers, if they retreat, they run right in the fire based on their base position. So, they're not exactly in the safest spot right now. Firefly still trying to hit the Jagdpanzer. Looks like Jagdpanzer might die. Oh, dodged. Okay. Oh, Sedan very close to dying. That's for sure. Pack support is called in that artillery cover. Oh, Sedan trying desperately to grab mid. What is happening? Oh, the attack support seeing all the stuff down here. I'm like, what? Sturm Tiger's in a good spot. He can move up and hit the. I know it's not a huge amount of, it's not a, a top, how do I put this in the nicest way possible? It's not like a big, strong unit, like something with max health, but, you might want to stop them from decapping the point. Just saying. Something dive the line again? I'm sorry, did a Panther dive the line again? Did I miss that? No, that's from earlier, right? Oh, nope, he dove the line again! And he may have got... Cybernetics is like, alright guys, let's relax. We still got this game. Population-wise, the Allies are in the probably mid-80s, I would say. Axis forces are in the... Well, I would say they would technically be in the mid-80s, right? Except for one guy, is Silva, who doesn't have an army. So that could cost them. So that would bring them down, what, easily like 10 points apiece? So, yeah, they're easily down, like, 10 points army size, roughly. Aviary 75 now. Sturm Tiger is at 85. So Aviary is slowly coming up. Massive British push with rockets hitting the right side. Panthers in a bit of a pickle, pulling back, dodge more rockets. Again, we have artillery as well coming on in. Oh my god, so much artillery. He's going to pull back with his Panthers. Need immediate repairs. King is now coming back in. You know, third or fourth time. How many kings have you gotten? I don't know. Anyway, there's a second king here. So, like, alright. Guys, I know we beat the enemy. Tank destroyers. Sorry, how we beat the enemy tank destroyers. Big heavy tanks. We get big solid heavy tanks. That always breaks the tank destroyers. Okay, now he got 3 Katyushas. Max, I'll say a little bit of an arty spam. A little bit. I mean, it's just delaying the Panthers. Luckily, they're fortified so they can take more hits. And honestly, be in a decent state. Pioneers quickly get them back up to full health. Kings are still holding right now, though Aviary might focus on them. Because there's 2 of them. And they do get shell-shocked. Not much damage, but they do get shell-shocked. Panthers revealed by a Soviet flare. I'm assuming by the mortar. Which, again, with tank destroyers, are easily pushed back the Panther. Again, it's the 6-pounder. The Zis gun. Wait, where's the Zis gun? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Jagdpanzer very close. Luckily dies, but T-34 also perishes. But again, one side can replenish. The other side, one side cannot. S-25 is hit by the by the Sturm Tiger. Panther pulling on back. Again, where's the AT in the south? Doesn't look like there's much AT in the south. Oh, the AT gun was back at base at that time. Nothing really to push back the Su-85s. Meanwhile, again, somehow Soviet forces and British forces hold mid. Just solid effort. We got more Fallschirmjägers. I swear to God, if he drops on the point. Again, Axis are down. Here's the thing, though. Again, I know it's like, oh, looks like Axis might lose. Again, if the Axis stay calm, they still have a almost 3-to-1 advantage on VPs. If they relax, focus on where they need to. Okay, where is the weakest front, right? What front could you hit that would take a while for the entire enemy force to come on in, right? So if you look here, like, there's a lot of Soviet stuff here, and the tank destroyers, Katyushas, but they're on the left. Oh, sorry, the southern area. If we go north, you have all this armor up here that's like by itself. If you focus a big effort to push their spearhead and kill the Brits, he can't replenish as quickly. So a good armor push against everything would be beneficial. It's not like they don't have recon to identify that. It would take forever.
Armor Company is the best USF commander.
Mystic Blitz, I respect your opinion, even if I doubt its, you know, logical standing in the COH2 community, but fine. Thank you for the sub. Aviary pushes back the Fallschirmjägers, allowing the assault officer to push on in and take position. Even if we have air support coming on in. Panthers are pushing right. Again. You need to do it in one quick swoop. That's the problem. The British have a lot of armor too, so you need to kill them very quickly. All the smart talk, but fails on VP again. Excuse me. If we currently see here, a battle of attrition is so far not panned out all that well for the Allies. Sorry, not Allies. The Axis. Which is why I'm saying the Axis need to inflict heavier damage on the Allies without possibly ensuing the wrath of the entire Allied army. Because the Allies in general have a stronger force, I think, on the field. Sure, there's like a, you know, a supremely overpowered unit the Axis have. But, I mean, the Allies have one too. The Aviary has 78 kills. Attacked, again, managed to take mid, and also good use of this command tank for additional defensive bonuses. Fallschirmjägers moving on in. More Fallschirmjägers, okay. Guess it's like, mass Fallschirmjägers, deploy all we got. King Tiger very low. Werfer's opening fire. Werfer, I don't know why the Werfers are down here. Luckily, their Su-85 is being driven back. Seeing the AT, I have no idea where that was supposed to hit. Oh, good Katusha barrage. Like, oh my god, Panzer Grenadier so low. Well, never mind. They're gone. Allies, again, lost it for only a few moments and then reconnected it. Again, not the best spot to engage them now because they're right next to all the Brits. This is when they were kind of over here. You could engage them, but the Churchills and Comets probably take it for the Fireflies and then move in. You have a lot of forces all grouped up right here. I don't know, maybe a Sturm Tiger shot to stun them and then like you fire with everything you got. Like, because one Sturm Tiger shot here would stun all of them. And it's not like the Sturm Tiger can't take those hits. He absolutely can. Searchlight, so they might try to push south. I mean, maybe you could probably kill the Su-85s quickly and then maybe dive on the Katusha. Again, no matter what the Axis do, it's risky. But I just know that constantly throwing men into mid is not panned out well for their armies. Yeah, we have a big Panther push. But again, is he reacting? Look, a fire. Oh my god, Firefly. Maybe no push in right there. Maybe don't. But he's just pulling back. So yeah, you need to engage, kill him, and then get out. Yeah, oh, sure. Yeah, I'll tell you that later, Deathmonger. I'll tell you after this. Greyshot kills the AT gun with the Sturm Tiger. One less AT you have to worry about. Rockets clear the infantry. Now you just need to move up your own, which again, you light on. Sniper, recon. I'm assuming he's using the sniper to recon rather than to capture. I'm assuming. That has to be the reason. But why? Oh, no, there's false shot. Wait, is that demo? That's a demo. Yeah, a little off there, buddy, but, you know, I'll give the attempt. God, those... Yep. Oh, no. Sniper's now under fire. It's like, no, don't shoot me. Stuka very close. Luckily, managed to get up for the rockets to kill it. Are we seeing another elephant anytime? No, just big 3 Panthers versus 2 Comets. But again, now we have more stuff coming on in. It's already gone. It's like the opportunity is lost. The Allies have constricted for defensive play. You would need to call an air support, rocket their stuff, and make sure it's all gone. Churchill, by the way, is in mid. Aphyria still doing pretty solid work. Okay, nice shot with the King, even though the King's being hit by the Zis gun. It's the waiting game right now, chat. It's the waiting game. Wait a second, hold on. All 3 T-3045s are heading north. If you engage them up in the trees, right? If you engage them here with this cover, you can kill them real quick and then pull out. And I think he sees that. All right, he's going on in. Panthers, seeing an opportunity, pushes in on the 85s. They are 2 separate and by themselves. Artillery, those coming in, they need to move and get out immediately in order for this to work. Otherwise, Max could easily replenish his men. And again, we know Cybernetics can't do as much. He needs additional support. British are coming on in with units for anti-armor. Artillery's raining down. They're just sitting there. They need to push. We're about to see AT grenades be thrown. Oh my god. Oh no. Cybernetics can't lose anything else. He needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. Don't go for the kill. Just run. Just run, just run, just run. You can't fight. You can't fight this. The Piats are too much. Where's his Where's his support? They're busy down south fighting? Are you serious? I guess they're hitting the flanks. Oh my god. If only this guy would have sent his Panther and stuff in. Oh my god. Oswind, I don't know what it's doing up there. It's like begging to die, I guess. But yeah, Panthers got pulled back. This Panther died, so don't think about, you know, it being taken. But Mance didn't lose any armor. And yeah, also another sniper down here. This one a British one, although you know, booby trap, so Pintle machine gun should easily kill it. If the Axis would have focused all of their, like, a good armor force, then they could have killed the 85s. GG on Cybernex. Right? Cybernex still has 2 Panthers. He's not done yet. Are we really seeing a GG? Like, I'm not seeing any major difference. I mean, the Allies are still winning. Alright. Hitting the long-range command tank. Is this a ploy? I feel like this is a ploy. Oh, the rockets! Oh my god. Again, just get Goebbels on. Goebbels, sorry. Is it Goebbels or anyway? Air support coming on in. They're trying to hold out mid. One last push. They're just throwing everything they have. Again, against a solid allied line, you're not going to gain all that much. Artillery, there we go. Deal with that AT gun. Where's the Soviet? Oh, Soviets are barely clinging on. Panther gets out. Artillery kills that. Treyek leaves after losing everything. He just threw everything in and died. Cybernex also left. Why did they do? Oh, right, because Silva's left and they surrender. Didn't they still have an army? Yeah, I mean, like, it's still under repair. Wow, okay. They I guess they chose to off themselves rather than surrender. Okay. Well, that's it. That's victory for the Allied team. Hot damn. Let's double check the after action report. That was pretty solid. That was, in my opinion, a pretty solid match. All right. Let's see how they did in the after action report. Again, I would say that the Axis didn't do a great job in the second half of trying to isolate and cordon off Allied forces, while the Allies did a great job of consistently holding themselves together and pushing themselves as a group, right? They pushed together, right? Allies strong together. They did a great job with all the Fireflies and 85s and Comets of consisting together to push on in. Great infantry support with like the Piats, the infantry section as well. Again, let's check the damage. Hawaii got top kills. So remember, the guy with all the Katyushas did not get as many kills as the guy with very few Katyushas. And also top damage, so good job Hawaii. Excellent job on Cybernex part on damage. His Panther and Elephant did really well. But again, top kills, though, goes to Dieter. Which, again, I'm just going to chalk it up. That was 100% because of the Sturm Tiger. Again, if we go to Dieter, we'll see here that... how is the Sturm Tiger not MVP? How? Panthers? I mean, his Panther did survive a long time. I'll give it that. He did... let's see. Sturm Tiger did... Oh, okay. Only did, like, not as much damage. It did get a ton of kills. So there is that. He did lose 8 Obelsoldaten squads, too. My god. Treyek, again, a lot of Fallschirmjägers died, which makes sense. And Ricadwerfers. Silva, let's see. A lot of Panther... some Panther stuff, some snipes. His Werfers were the big thing. And Cybernex was a lot of damage with his Panthers, honestly. Hot damn. But, yeah, just not really much breakthrough. Max, his 85s, decent damage, although a lot of them did die. But still, they were worth it. He was always able to resupply them. And his pushes were pretty effective. Especially his Werfer push. Especially the Werfer push. Sherman Firefly, 30,000 damage. Pretty solid work there. Taz Firefly, again, they're almost... Wait, are they almost exactly the same? Oh, very close. So, like, 1,000 off. Aviary got 83 kills. Sturm Tiger did get more kills. I'll concede. But Aviary was close behind. And Wyman, solid damage with his S-55. I guess how many Katyushas did you have? Maybe I'm just didn't see your Katyushas. Oh, never mind. Hawaii Man pumped out Katyushas. I guess they were just... he was just better at shooting them. My apologies. I was thinking he didn't have as many Katyushas. No, he had plenty. He had plenty of Katyushas. So, solid work there. Solid work there. All right. So, Anyway, what can I say about this game? Again, sorry, if the enemy is consistently grouped up, either find a way to stun them or render them their ability to fire less operable, right? That way you can deal with that massive force, or separate them, isolate them, deal with them single, like in small pockets. That way it's easier to take out. Because we saw that the allies were doing a consistent job with the Croc, with the AVRE, with the Comets, the Assault Infantry, and just dominating middle. Also, armor support. The Piats and the Penals were solid at holding back the Panthers, while the Panzer Grenadiers in the second half were just kind of non-existent. Like, they had them in a good chunk in middle, but where else, it just didn't get, it just knew very well. But anyway, I do want to say before I go, thank you to Taz for submitting this replay. Very kind of you, good sir. Again, thank you for showcasing this game. I think it was pretty fun to cast, so I think it was worth it. Now, let's get to another game, shall we? Hey guys, before you go, let me give a special shout out to Aphyria, Folkvard, Joey G240, Balam, Ace, Tony B, Ion, Little Koosh, Samuel McKinney, Seth Coopers, and Jacob Oswald. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support and generosity. If you guys want additional content, check out the links above. Otherwise, I'll see all of you next time.